You might have seen in many houses, children sitting by the side of the parents and trying to listen to a few stories. Stories from Aesop, stories from Ramayana, stories from all other epics, and sometimes the stories relating to ghosts, whatnot. And what's happening? Storytelling is an excellent way of communicating with a child. It's an excellent way of facilitating the child to expand its universe of knowledge. In trying to tell a story, you are creating an environment of social network in the child. The child imagines a setup, the child creates his own universe of existence, dramatizes himself or herself, positions himself or herself, probably becomes one of the characters in the story. The child undergoes a variety of emotional experiences in trying to be one of those characters or in trying to visualize what those characters did. And I think this is very important to facilitate the growth profile of the learning. When we talk about learning, there are three important domains of learning. We talk about the cognitive domain, we talk about the affective domain, we also talk about the psychomotor domain. At the cognitive domain, the knowledge platform is addressed. At the affective domain, the emotional platforms are addressed, and at the psychomotor domain, the skill and attitude problems of the child are addressed. So when we communicate with the child, when we tell a story, the desire of the story, the way we communicate the story, the way we articulate the words, the way we create the ambience, all should facilitate the development of all these three domains, namely the knowledge domain, the emotional domain, and the psychological and the psychomotor domain. In trying to do so, the holistic learning profile of the child will always increase. There are many occasions when children get frightened, children get dreamy, children get upset by listening to stories, and that's a very natural process. The parent should take care that exorbitant fear is not created in communicating through the story. The stories do not address to violence, the stories do not promote aggression, the stories do not promote negative qualities like greed, like lack of empathy. The story should help people to cooperate, live together, and I think that's a very important aspect of developing the intellectual profile of that child.